Hey guys, today we are making Mississippi chicken in a new multi-cooker slow cooker, all while having a whole lot of fun.
Yum, so tender.
Hey guys, welcome back to my camper kitchen. I am Cris from Recipes That Crock, and today we are going to do one of our favorite original recipes that long time channel watchers, Crock Posse members, and blog readers will definitely know. We also are going to be testing it out in a new multi-cooker. So we are new to me multi-cooker. We are using the I think it's Aura or something like that multi-cooker by Instant Pot. So while it is Instant Pot brand, this is not an electric pressure cooker. We're going to slow cook today. And one of the things I love about this dude is it is stainless steel on the inside, but it still has that nice lightweight pot. It's not so lightweight right now because it's got about 5 pounds of chicken in here. But it has these nice, lovely rubber handles, which I'm hoping is going to make it so I don't burn myself on this when I'm maneuvering it. And then it's kind of got that coated outside pan that we're used to with like our Ninja multi-cookers and that kind of thing. Another thing about this dude that I'm really excited about is it is 8 quarts. So when I'm here at Camp Ludicrous and I'm feeding a crowd, I can double up a recipe or almost double up a recipe and it's going to cook up just fine. It comes with a lid like this, and like we told you a few episodes ago, instead of doing unboxings, we've just decided to start giving you kind of our first impressions. One of the things that this pot also is multi-cooker is able to do, and I am by no means, this is my first impressions, I'm not an expert on this by any means, but it does have a sous vide feature that Mikey is super excited about testing, and I'm sure you guys will see him test that and see what kind of recipes he could come up with whenever we get to that point. But for right now, we are going to do a tried and true recipe, one of those that we absolutely love around here. It is called Mississippi chicken, and we have been doing Mississippi chicken for years and years. Many people know the Mississippi pot roast became very popular years and years and years ago, and so we were like, let's try it with chicken. Because a lot of people in my family love chicken. And so the regular recipe calls for 3 pounds of boneless chicken. Now, I don't like to tell you what kind of boneless chicken you can cook with. A lot of people love boneless, skinless chicken breast. My family prefers boneless, skinless thighs. And personally, I think that boneless, skinless thighs cook up better in the slow cooker because they stay really tender and it doesn't dry out. But you use what you want to use. The original recipe calls for 3 pounds. I told you I'm using 5 pounds. I'm also in an 8-quart slow cooker. So 3 pounds. 3 pounds is what you would normally use like in a 6-quart. If you end up using a bigger slow cooker with a regular amount of chicken, your cooking times will be reduced. So the bigger the pot, the less food in it, then your cooking times are it's going to get done a lot faster. So now that we got all of those kind of like caveats out of the way, let's get to the main recipe. I have my boneless, skinless chicken down in the pot. If you want the original recipe, it will be linked down below. And to that, I am just going to sprinkle a packet of gravy mix, and we use the au jus gravy. It has the least, and Addie is sitting over there and almost said bless you, I guarantee it. It has less carbs than most most gravy mixes, if you have carb counters who are okay with consuming gravy mixes. So we are just going to sprinkle that over the top. One of the questions I get about this recipe, particularly when we do it in the slow cooker, we don't add extra liquid. Because the chicken and the butter will make its own juices, so we like to keep that flavor up. And so we don't add any chicken broth like we do to the electric pressure cooker version. But to that, we also are adding a packet of ranch mix. Again, depending on who's eating, and if you're eating low carb, some ranch mixes have more carbs than others. Just check it, and honestly, it changes all the time. So just give it a look. And then to that, my original recipe called for a half a stick of butter or a fourth of a cup of butter. Because I've doubled the chicken, I'm going to throw this whole thing in there. But I didn't double the packets, if you notice that, pretty much. Because that gives a lot of flavor, and I wouldn't want to, how much you would bet that's Mikey? Yes, I'm taping. I'm very excited for you that you used the coupon to make, and that's going to make my mom happy. Wait a minute. If you saved $50, that meant you spent a lot more. All right. Love you. Bye-bye. He used a coupon, guys, and saved money. A lot of money, which means he spent a lot. Anyhow, okay. Alrighty, so this is all we're going to do. We're going to put the lid on it, and I believe, let me check recipes.crock.com. I think we're going to cook on high. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot the pepperoncinis. Give me a second. We're going to cook it on low for 4 to 5 hours. But I'm going to snap and get my pepperoncinis. Here, in 3, 2, 1. Haha! Here we go. Okay, so the original recipe... Uh-oh. I'm going to have a... Oh, there we go. The original recipe, I used the whole pepperoncinis. But over the years, as we've made Mississippi recipes... my family really likes the banana peppers, so I usually go ahead and get them in the sliced up rings, so I can just toss them in there so that when we shred the chicken or when we serve the chicken, they can have the banana or the slices in there. So I'm just going to add, sprinkle over the top. Several. We prefer mild. If you don't like spicy things, I highly recommend you look at your jar, because some of them are hot or spicy, and we do not like that. We prefer the mild ones. Okay, so I'm just putting in there. Again, I have double the amount of chicken, so I kind of need to add quite a few peppers. And I am saving this pepper juice because when I do this electric pressure cooker wise, and that's why it took me so long to look up how long this takes slow cooker wise, because we do electric pressure cooker most of the time these days. We use this juice as part of our liquid, so it is precious to us. We love the pepperoncini juice, so we're going to keep that in the fridge along with the rest of the peppers. We're going to put this on low for 4 to 5 hours until our chicken is tender. As Mikey used to always say, you know it's edible when it's shreddable. That is how we typically enjoy our chicken from the crock pot and the electric pressure cooker. But we will see you back here in 3, 2, 1. And we are back. It has been 4.5 hours on low. Like I said, I about doubled the recipe, but I made it in an 8-quart. So it's going to be about 4 to 5 hours for you guys. I did stir it up once the chicken got cooked down. If you hear a lot of noise, we are at Camp Ludicrous right now. So there is a lot going on. We're putting up the camp Christmas tree, and Mikey's playing singles off of his album, and there's all kinds of fun stuff, but dinner is gonna have to be soon. So I thought I'd sneak in here and tape the end of this. I'm gonna just grab just a little bitty piece of this chicken. It is like fall apart tender, so it was very easy to just get a little piece right here. I'm gonna give it a taste. Like I said, this is Mississippi chicken. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. So tender. And an interesting and unique flavor for, especially for a crock pot chicken. But it is so, so good. I meant to tell you another thing about this Instant Pot Multicooker that we're testing out. Again, this isn't an electric pressure. It isn't an electric pressure cooker. Its primary role is to slow cook. But it also has something that people ask me all the time about. Haven't tested it yet, but I will soon, which is a delay start. Now, if it's like some of their other models that they've had, the delay start will let you delay it up to a certain amount of time. But for food safety purposes, especially if you're using refrigerated ingredients, you're going to want to make sure it starts within 2 hours of when you put it on. But if you like this video, we'd love for you to give us a thumbs up. If you're not already a member of the Crock Posse, we'd love for you to click subscribe, become a member of our slow cooking family around here. But whatever you do, we hope you laugh often, eat good food, and speak life. Bye, guys. They're gonna love this.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to